Hello, welcome to Mrs. O's life channel. Hello again and welcome to Life Lessons with Mrs. O. How are you doing? How has it been? And I hope you've been enjoying the videos. I don't know if you realize that this month all our videos has been on dating, So today I'm going to actually answer a question, and the reason why it's going to be this only question today is because it is loaded. Can you guess what the question is? You cannot. A question came in asking me, how do you know you found the right person? So I'm just going to dive into and give some tips that I think will help us to identify the right person when you meet him or her. So first one, what are your key values? I keep talking about the key values. Now, I'm not saying that the person must have 100% of it, but at least the person, the lady or the guy, should at least have a pass mark of 80%. So it's important that you know what you want. What is it that you're looking for in that wonderful woman that will become your wife, or that wonderful man that will become your wife, your husband? So the first thing we have to do is to realize that you have to have a checklist. I keep saying it. I had a checklist when I was going to get married. There was a tick, 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 tick. Mr. O he didn't have 100%, but he had a pass mark, and it's important. So have your checklist, and those checklists must be your top core values. I'm not saying you tick, he has to have plenty money. I'm not saying he has to have a house in Lekki. That's not what I'm saying. But there are some fundamental things or values that will be there for the rest of your life. So the first thing I want to ask is, does he have respect for you? Or does she have respect for you? In any relationship, there must be mutual respect. Now for the girl, for the guys, I'm not saying that she comes to, you see her, she goes down on her knees and say, no, that's not what I'm saying. But having mutual respect for your values, mutual respect for your interests. Nobody's putting down the other person. The person has opportunity to express his or herself. Mutual respect is one. Number two, you also have to be friends. There is no relationship that can progress if you are opponents. You have to be friends. Just think about your best friend. You know what happens? You have your arguments, you have conflicts, but you are still together. The same thing when it comes to relationship that will lead to marriage. You have to be friends. Important. You have to be friends. You have to have the same interests. Majority of your interests must be the same. It's like you have to almost myself and Mr. O, we think alike, and then we have difference of opinion. So your interests have to be the same. And can I shock you? This is the only time you have to think about yourself. And what do I mean? You have to be selfish about it. Why? Because if you think more of the other person and you go into marriage, you will lose yourself. When I say being selfish in the sense that you have to think about what is best for yourself. Now, as you are still dating, now when it begins to look as if you are going to start cutting to go into marriage, then the relationship takes a different dimension. But you are just dating. Please, what is it that you want from this relationship? There's going to be times where you're going to compromise. I'm not saying there's not going to be compromises, but you are dating. You are still getting to know one another. So you have to be a little bit, in quote and unquote, selfish. Not selfish the way we know selfish, but just thinking about yourself first. Also, the right person may not appear to be the right person. You know how sometimes the person comes and you're looking at the person does not fit the mold. It does not fit the mold. But if you give the relationship time, you will find out that the relationship will begin to take shape. Please give your relationship time. I also want to say that before you finally commit into it, give yourself time. Don't be in a rush, don't be in a hurry. If by any chance, in the course of your dating, you begin to have an uneasy feeling, then don't just brush it aside. Look and investigate why you are having that feeling of unease, and make sure you get to the root bottom of it. Also, do not fear. Now, what do I mean by that? Especially for our ladies. I know for us ladies, all your friends are getting married, and everybody, their life seems to be getting okay. They are moving along, and you are with this young man. Please do not be afraid. I was the last of all my friends to get married, and I tell my children I got the best deal. So please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to face your fears. Don't be afraid to face your suspicions. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid also to enjoy the relationship. I say that because you may have had some bad experiences. Don't let your past affect your future. So what are some of the things? How do you know you found the right person? You are friends. You have the same interest. You are comfortable with one another. You laugh a lot. Dating is a time where you enjoy your relationship. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of laughter. And when you have your disagreement, you make up quickly. There's no time to waste. And also, how do you know you found the right person? The person is interested in your future. He's interested in your career. He's interested in your interests. He's interested in everything that pertains to your life. And not just interested, but they are the ones that become your super fans. They promote you, they encourage you, they motivate you to be the very best that you can be. Then you know you found the right person. And then what other thing is it? Let me see. Okay, I'm going to touch on something that is we don't really talk about: sex. Now, the fact that you have the same chemistry does not necessarily mean you've met the right person, because this chemistry is dependent on it's dependent on now. You're excited about the person, you find the person attractive and all of that. But it cannot shock you. You find out that you go further into this relationship and it's going into courtship. The chemistry will be there, but it's not going to be there. I don't know if I'm only communicating. The chemistry will be there, but it's not going to be there. It's not going to be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing you. Sex, yes, it is good, but sex should be in the confine of marriage. And I'll tell you why. You don't want to get pregnant before that time. You know how you have this dream of what your wedding is going to be like. Now, when pregnancy comes into that changes it. And the right person will wait. The right person will not force you if you're not ready for it. What's another tip? Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourself. What do I mean by that? It means that you take care of your emotions, and the right person will help you. The right person will see that, oh, you're not dressed properly. The right person will tell you, oh, I don't like the way you are dressed. The right person will tell you, oh, I don't like the way you're looking. So it is imperative that you take care of yourself, you love yourself, and love the person that you are going after. Then set high standards for yourselves. It's important that you set high standard for your relationship. Set high standard for your relationship. It is important, because the person that you are dating will have a high standard for you, and you also have a high standard for the person. Now, we're talking about some of the tips that you will, in you knowing that you have found the right person. I will take it a little bit further. Your friends are also your people that will help you know you found the right person, because they know you more than you know yourself. So you'll be amazed how your friends will encourage you to continue on that relationship. And then how does that person make you feel? Are you relaxed where the person is, or does it intimidate you? How do you feel about the person being around you? Are you fearful of the person? If you are fearful of the person, then there's a problem. Are you able to speak your mind? You're not afraid to express yourself. You're not afraid to say what you feel, what you mean. It's important that in your relationship, the key is you are enjoying yourself. You enjoy the company of the person. You enjoy the company of your partner. You enjoy going out. You look forward to seeing them. You don't hear from them in a day. You are worried. You are thinking, what's going on? I've not heard from you. And the person cares about you. You are calling one another. You have the same interest. You are calling one another. And then another thing that is important is you discuss something very important with him or her, and they're not only interested in it, they find a way to help you. They're interested in your goals, they're interested in your dreams, they're interested in everything that concerns you. They will go the extra mile to see that you are successful. They will go the extra mile to see that you are happy. They will go the extra mile to make sure that you are the best that you can be. Then you know that the person that you are dating is the right person for you. I have so many other tips. Maybe on my next video, I will continue on that. And I'm also going to talk about some of the red flags in my next video, so that you'll be able to compare both. So I want to say a big thank you for listening. I want to say thank you for subscribing to the channel. Please tell your contacts. Please subscribe, and please come back again and again and again and comment. If there's anything you want me to discuss, please put it down in the comments. I will always respond. Until I see you next time, remember what I say. You must be comfortable in the relationship that you are in. The person must have your back. The person is interested in the things that you're interested in. The person makes you feel happy. The person makes you feel fulfilled. You are looking forward to the visit of that person. You don't hear his or her voice. You are wondering what it is. You are calling them. You are having fun. These are some of it. And like I said, be friends. A married relationship that lasts the longest are relationships that they started out while they are dating as being friends. While they were courting, they became better friends, and when they got married, they became best of friends. Until I see you next time, ciao. God bless you.